I'm not too hopeful that this is actually a turning point on climate change policy. In fact, um, if anything, the Trump administration is exploiting uh, the, the the COVID problem to roll back regulations. But no, the broader situation of the economy has been that yes, we had until 2 weeks ago we had pretty close to full employment. That's great, but we had, as some people like me have been warning about for quite a while, we had no shock absorbers. We didn't know where the next bump in the road was going to come from, but we did know that the tools to deal with it were really not there. Normally when there's a recession, you cut interest rates. Interest rates were already very close to zero. Normally, if interest rates aren't enough, you have some kind of a bipartisan fiscal plan, but bipartisan, haven't heard that word for a couple of decades now. So we were in a situation where uh, it was clear that whenever the next bump in the road came, it was going to be extremely ugly. Now, we actually had two bumps in the road. So COVID is one that I didn't see coming, although now I'm going back and rereading the epidemiologists who've been warning about something like this for quite a while. And then the oil shock was a little bit, we saw that coming. I'm old enough to remember when low oil prices were good for America, but at this point we have a lot of U.S. business investment is tied to shale, and to some extent renewables as well. But so the energy sector is a big investment sector, and when oil prices collapse, you get a slowdown. We had a small version of this back in 2015, 2016. And now we're having a much more violent version, which probably would have precipitated us into something close to a recession even without COVID. But what we're getting now with COVID is an order of magnitude bigger than that. This is the most rapid economic contraction probably in the history of the world.